Dear ones, the general education sector in Kerala today excels in our country. The intervention of the state government under the leadership of Honorable Chief Minister Sri Pinarayi Vijayan were crucial to revitalize the general education scenario. The general education rejuvenation campaign implemented during 2017-2021 imprinted grand impacts to revamp this sector. As part of this, we have been able to achieve many infrastructure and academic achievements in the field of general education. Our teachers, students, parents and the general public worked together to materialize a number of innovative academic practices in the arena which are being discussed around the world today as part of raising our schools to international standards. We have identified 24 innovative academic initiatives covering various districts in Kerala in 4 categories, namely lower primary, upper primary, high school and higher secondary, just before the COVID pandemic scenario. A committee of academic experts screened all these projects and we present them as testimonies of academic excellence from government and aided schools in Kerala. We documented such innovative practices in written as well as digital form for future posterity and other educational institutions as sharing of best practices. Proper convergence of various academic institutions including DGE, Samagra Shiksha Kerala, KITE, State Institute of Educational Technology and DIETS were ensured during the selection and documentation of these academic initiatives. I formally present these digital documents and congratulating all those people who involved for materializing this venture. Thank you.
Government Higher Secondary School Kalavur, Alappuzha district is the first school in Kerala to implement a class-level master plan incorporating the individual master plan of each student and an academic master plan prepared for each student's family. The action plan of the individual master plan includes identification of the learning capabilities and the skills of each student, their limitations and suggestions for improvement, and to ensure a higher level of learning. An attempt by the class teacher to know the attributes of each child is the first step of the individual master plan. The class teachers design the individual master plan based on an interaction with the parents, scrutiny of academic and other records, and a continuous monitoring of each child. The individual master plan comprises of a child's personal data, unique abilities, and their limitations. It also includes techniques that can be adopted to overcome these limitations and methods to improve their potential.
All the activities of the school are listed and put into practice with an objective to improve their extracurricular abilities, both intellectual and cultural. This in turn will lead to the enhancement of the academic level of the students.
The individual master plan is mapped out in such a way that each student can perform well in academic, extracurricular and co-curricular activities and raise their talents to a higher level.
Our teachers have succeeded in designing 26 different types of master plans for all the classes, considering their individual master plans, family master plans and class level master plans.
The family level master plan ensures that each student of the school obtains a conducive learning atmosphere at home and secures adequate support from their parents. All the details pertaining to a child, such as their academic standards, academic backwardness, domains of interest, the learning support systems required, etc., are collected and recorded in a specific format designed by the teachers.
These details are collected by a team comprising the class teachers and the selected class representatives by visiting the home of each child. Discuss Discussions held by teachers and class representatives with the family of the students help to locate barriers to learning at the home front and suggest methods to gain maximum advantage of the conducive atmosphere to learning. A class-level master plan was designed based on the discussion in the subject council and the SARG by drawing inputs from the individual and school academic master plan.
The concept of the family master plan was developed by the combined effort of the teachers and parents. The purpose of the family level master plan is to ensure that each student gets support from their family in their learning, to identify the latent talents, skills, and qualities and help them grow better. Through the individual master plan, we wish to ensure that the talents of the students are nurtured and they are encouraged to inculcate values through providing various opportunities.
Class-level master plans are designed for each subject and are structured considering the following factors such as subject, the subject area, the time period of learning, activities, aims, and responsibilities. The class-level master plan envisages programs to overcome barriers of learning for weaker students and focuses on providing ample opportunities to bright students to enrich their research aptitude in their learning processes. The details regarding the class-level master plan are shared to the students through the class WhatsApp groups. Holidays are also utilized for the activities of the class-level master plan. An activity calendar is designed to ensure that all activities planned are conducted in a time-bound manner. The progress of the activities of the master plan are evaluated by the class teachers and the PTA every month. It has been observed that after the implementation of the class-level master plan, the grades of the students have improved substantially. The participation of all the parents was essential in the monthly class PTA meetings to monitor the progress of the class-level master plans. However, when some parents expressed their inconvenience in attending PTA meetings during their work hours, we came up with the idea of conducting PTA meetings in the evening after work hours.
Class PTAs are regularly being conducted. Usually when we conduct PTA meetings during class hours, it used to affect their learning time and also affect the general discipline. So when we discussed this issue, the teachers themselves came up with the suggestion of conducting PTA meetings in the evenings without affecting their teaching hours. Now all our PTA meetings are evening PTAs.
PTA meetings are now held in the evening from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. The attendance and participation of the parents, which was rather limited earlier, has seen a great improvement with the introduction of evening PTAs. Now all teachers can meet and interact with the parents, sharing views and experiences without affecting their teaching hours. 2 PTA meetings are conducted each day and hence it takes 13 days to complete the PTA meeting for all classes.
Through these class PTAs and individual level master plans, we were able to understand the academic performance of our wards. We are now proud to say that our child is a student of Govt GHS Kalavoour. The teachers of the school are directly involved in the family level master plan and are constantly in the process of upgrading the student to a higher learning level.
We are moving closer to our dream of an international school. We, the parents, teachers, and the whole village are behind the progress of the school.
Class Parliament is a novel concept that came up during the implementation of master plans. All the students of the class are included in the class Parliament to carry out the listed activities of the master plan in its proper sense. They are designed and carried out in the model of the Indian Parliament. Each student is given the opportunity to bear the posts of the president, the speaker, the prime minister, the ministers ruling and the opposition members, security personnel, officials and the media in the class parliament. The procedures of the class parliament, like the oath-taking ceremony of ministers, speech by the speaker, president's policy declaration, speech by the prime minister, presentation of bills, question and answer session and law-making were conducted as if in the parliament. The laws framed in the class parliament related to matters such as uniform, behavior towards teachers and other students of the class, hygiene, etc., served to inculcate democratic values and create civic sense among the students.
Class parliaments were held in all the 26 classes to formulate the rules pertaining to the class. The class rules were consolidated to form the school rules. In connection with the declaration of Govt GHS Kalavooor as a complete safe zone school on January 1st, all students lit lamps and took oath. Then we presented the school laws and it was passed with consent of all.
The same pattern of framing laws and ensuring its implementation in the country was followed in our school. Students have gained a clear-cut idea of how to behave with others, how to greet teachers when they enter the class, social etiquettes to be followed, how to ensure a conducive learning atmosphere, and various methods to improve the learning process. This creation of awareness among the students is a speciality of our school.
As part of increasing the standard of the school with regard to the ideas put forth in the academic level master plan, the school implemented a project called Equip the School, Home and the Village. In connection with equipping the village, regional academic workshops were conducted. The students, teachers and parents of the locality joined this venture. An interactive session was held to increase the learning level of the students. GHS Kalavooor is on the way to better the academic development through formulating unique models suggested by teachers, parents and well-wishers.